Hey crew! Alright, we're going to take a look at the last page in our language stuff for the week. This spelling one, I'm going to let you do that one on your own. That one's pretty easy. It's just the proofread stuff, and things like that. Where you got to find the misspelled words and then spell them correctly. The one I want to take a look at now is page 185 and 186 front and back. So get those ready. The one side says using adjectives and the other side is adverbs. Okay, kind of review of our adverbs for the week. So when it's talking about using adjectives, the top part is pretty easy. You're just going to write down the adjective that correctly completes a sentence. The big one to remember is this. The words a or the word an. Remember, an comes before a vowel. So words that start with A, E, I, O, U. An elephant, an apple, an orangutan. Okay, something like that. A comes before a consonant. So a word like a dog, a banana, a house, things like that, okay? So up at the top, that's really what you need to remember when it comes to sentences like a or an, okay? Now, at the bottom, they're going to have us do some stuff with the ER and the EST. So we're not going to go through the bottom, but what I want you to remember is this. Remember, when it comes to ER, we are comparing, this is comparing one thing to one other thing. So we're comparing one to one. So Mr. Duncan is taller than Ezekiel. Ezekiel is faster than Mr. Duncan. Okay? So comparing one thing to another, we use ER. So as you're looking at the sentences down at the bottom, when it says, my dog is great than the other dogs in the neighborhood, you have to decide, is my dog greater than the other dogs in the neighborhood, or is my dog greatest of the other dogs than the other dogs in the neighborhood, okay? So are we comparing one to one, or in the case of EST, this is where we're comparing one to more than one. Okay? So EST might be, like we talked about, Mr. Duncan is the tallest in the class. Mr. Duncan is the tallest in his family. Mr. Duncan is the slowest in his family. Well, I might be faster than Amy, but I think everybody else could beat me in a race. It really came down to it. Depending on how long the race was, they'd all beat me because I would just give up because my legs would just be like, and that would not be good. So, this is what we're doing in these sentences down at the bottom. So as you read through the sentence, decide, is the adjective that's there comparing one to one, or is it comparing one to more than one? And then that will tell you if you need to add ER to it or EST. Okay? So it's talking about my dog is the greatest dog, or my dog is the fastest dog of all of the dogs. There you go. But if it says my dog is greater than my neighbor's dog, that makes sense because that's one to one. Your dog, your neighbor's dog, versus your dog versus every other dog in the neighborhood. Okay? So ER, EST. Now on the back side, where we have adverbs, we're going to practice by writing some sentences. Yay! I can hear the cheer here. You guys are so excited. Mr. Duncan said we get to write sentences. You get to write sentences! Woo-hoo! You're not as excited as I am? Okay, I'll be excited by myself then. Somebody's excited, right? Anybody? Anyone at all? All right. I'm not going to let you drag me down. I'm excited. Here's what we're going to do. When we do these sentences, we're going to combine them by combining the adverbs in the sentence. So up at the top, we're on page 186 now, it says you can combine sentences that describe the same action. Use and to join the adverbs. The tourist walked quickly. The tourist walked quietly. Notice the tourist walked is the same in both sentences. So now we can say the tourist walked quickly and quietly. And the second one, it says, they are digging today, they are digging tomorrow. They are digging is the same in both sentences, so we can say they are digging today and tomorrow. combining them like that. So let's do number 1 together. It says, we read about dinosaurs yesterday. We read about dinosaurs today. So we read about dinosaurs is the same in both sentences, so we can write that down. So on the line, let's do it. And hey, even more exciting, let's write in cursive. We read about dinosaurs. Okay, and when did we read about them? Yesterday and today. Good. So let's do that. Yesterday and, oh boy, I was going to make a capital T. I just like making capital T, so I was getting crazy there. And today. I'll let you finish up with that. Got it? Nice. All right. Just out of curiosity, the adverbs yesterday and today, what kind of adverbs are they? Are they adverbs that tell us how? Or are they adverbs that tell us when? When. Good. Yeah, because they're telling us it was yesterday, which is a when, and today, which is a when. Good. So that's what you can do on the backside. In cursive, we love cursive. It looks so pretty. Derek, I love that you're writing your name in cursive and everything, and a lot of you are writing your name and a lot of your sheets in cursive. I like it. Your cursive looks great. I'm glad you're still using it. Okay? Keep that up because it looks really nice. And one day, you can have beautiful cursive handwriting just like me. Some of you are already there. Some of you are still practicing at it, but it's going to get better the more you use it, okay? So let's keep using it. So finish up this sheet, front and back, and that's it for language as well for this week. Just 2 sheets, front and back in language, just like we had in math this week, okay? Now, check in later, because I will have some science lessons and stuff like that to check out, and also Mr. Popper's Penguins and things like that. So that's it for math and language lessons for the week, but I do have some other things coming up too, okay? All right, catch you later.